Welcome to Cossacks 2, the first in my series of great old games. What I'm after with the older games is things that gave you an opportunity to play something that was unique or different or, for its time, groundbreaking. This is the second Cossacks, not the first, and the first Cossacks has been re-released as Cossacks 3, which is almost a cut and paste. The big difference between Cossacks 2 and Cossacks 1 or 3 is that in Cossacks 1 and 3 you can win by just sending out a horde of troops. You don't really have to worry about control. But with Cossacks 2, controlling your army is the key to victory. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that. Yeah, we'll just go with random. Once this starts, if it starts, there we go, it's just like any other game of the genre. You have to build your town hall, you have to build your barracks, you have to build fortifications, build all of the things that you need in order to have your industries going. But unlike other games, here you capture these little villages. And these little villages will provide you gold, coal, food, and iron, which is 3 of your 6 resources. Your other 2 resources are timber and stone, which you can see right here. What I'm going to do immediately, because I know how critical it is get up my barracks. We'll just build it right next door. And start producing more villagers. We will start harvesting timber and stone, which I will need to get my industry running. Now what I'm going to do also is take a few of these guys and I'm going to run them over here, and if I can find a spot, there we go, I'm going to build a storehouse over here, because otherwise when I take the coal, and I can tell from the icon that that's coal right here, it's going to load up a donkey full of stuff and send that donkey along this road all the way back to here. And we'll soon see one from there doing the same thing. But it's a long trip. Yeah, here you go. A horse loaded with coal. By building the storehouse over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down the travel time for all 4 of these, bringing those resources to me faster and giving me the opportunity to build up faster. Let's get you over onto stone while you guys continue going for trees. Come on, guys, get there. Don't have enough resources to produce musketeers. I am short on food, which is fine. That will get fixed as soon as this guy gets to market, which is really a major problem because he has a long way to go. And if I run out of food, my people will start starving to death. It won't just be an inability to produce troops. My troops, my peasants, they will all just start dying. No ifs, no ands, no buts, no takebacks. Just a bunch of dead people. Thankfully it's going slow at this point, so I'll have time. But if my enemy comes down and takes this from me, I'm doomed. So I really need that food so that I can get a squad of musketeers up here. Not musketeers like the French musketeers, but just muskets. See? Musketeers. A squad of musketeers up here to guard this. Sure, there is the policemen, the little garrison for the town. These guys will get walked over. And I can't afford that. I can't afford to lose my only food production. And what I really need is 120 musketeers to to form a squad, go over here, take this food, and start having it shipped down to here, which is so much closer and much faster. The other option is to build a market. And that market will let me trade for food, which I will do quickly. I don't need all that much iron or all that much gold right now. What I do want is a blockhouse, which will serve to protect that front. Alright, musketeers are ready. Let's get them marching. We'll go for that first food, then we'll have them head north. Now, my population cap here says 240, but that doesn't mean anything as far as the peasants are concerned. That is only my troops. But that's enough for 2 full squads of musketeers, which, early on, is enough to get me going. In the meantime, I just have to wait for more resources to get brought in. One thing that I want to do is I want to get enough timber together that I can upgrade this to get more food moving. What will happen is, as it reaches 1,000 food here, it sends out a caravan. Each of these guys carries in a certain amount. What this does is increase the amount of workers by 10, so the development of these caravans, which you can already see running, will be faster. New dwellings, that means that my musketeers are done. So we'll get squad number 2 organized and marching north. Now, thankfully, for the most part, these guys will auto-maneuver, but you can see here that I've got 3 different formations they can go in. Currently they're in block formation, which is great for marching over roads, because they'll do this nice stretched out, and then when they get to their end, they will form a square ready to go into another deployment. You have line, which is your main combat formation, and square itself. The square here is the traditional cavalry defense square, with the hollow center and the muskets aiming every direction. That's going to be used rarely by me in this battle, I think, because I should be able to deal with their cavalry in line, because there are only 3 crossings between the 2 sides. So as long as I can hold those 3 crossings, I should be fine. Now, I'm going to need more houses if I really plan on holding the crossings. And each house will give me another squad of musketeers. Alright, let's get some more stone going. Alright, now you see this bar here. It's starting to go down. That is my fatigue. Basically, there's the amount that they can take before they fall apart and how much they currently have. And currently they're starting to get fatigued, so I'm going to stop them from marching. And my enemy already controls this. And you can see that my enemy has a line of troops here. If I stand here, what will happen is my musketeers will start bayoneting their guys as they come out, and they'll take hits to their morale and eventually collapse. Now, I'm fighting the Russians. I can tell that from both the flag and from the fact that they're pikemen. The Russians are the only ones in this to have pikemen. The Turks have swordsmen and archers. Everybody else has muskets and standard 1700s equipment. Yes, enemy troops spotted. Now I have to be careful. My guns have range, The red is the most effective, yellow is less effective, green is almost pointless. I want to get close enough to use my gun effectively, but I have to balance my movement with my morale, or my fatigue. If my fatigue hits 0, my morale starts taking a hit. If my morale drops below this red line, my squad will break. And if my squad breaks, they're gone. Done for. Nothing I can do. Alright, I've got my third squad ready. So I'm going to march up. I'm going to get as close as I can. And I'm going to try and shatter their formation. Now you'll see, the shot dropped their effective morale, but left their total morale. The total morale is based on your kills. Now I'm going to send my guys into hand-to-hand, and hopefully win it, because their morale is already low. But you'll see their morale bouncing back up and then down. Excellent. Every time you kill a guy, you get experience. As you get experience, your morale increases. As your morale increases, your ability to fight increases. So I'm going to send these guys over here. I do not need to produce more troops. As long as I sit in this village, this squad will regenerate. But I have to give them time to reload. And every time they fire, it takes coal. So I need more ammunition. Well, the easiest way to get that ammunition is to walk over to this coal city and take it. I need to turn you off, or you are going to burn all of my ammo. But I have to keep an eye on him, because there will come a time I have to turn him back on. Oh. As you can see, there's the garrison for this village. Let's let our guys rest for a moment. They fired, we advance, we fire, and if this goes right, done. And now we'll march over here. And they should get on the road, they should march, and they'll be fine. And these guys are up to 120 again. We'll march them up here. Alright. And then we're going to go into a line. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to back up till I'm close to this. Good. And now I'm going to let my guys brace. They are so close that it is possible they will get automatically reinforced from this village. And that will guarantee that they are harder to break, because they'll keep replenishing their numbers. Excellent. That village is ours. Now we'll stand here. You'll see reinforcements are already coming out. Alright, you guys are going to go in a line and then wait there. Alright, we've got 20 on timber. Let's get 20 on stone. Let's get more food production. We need 3,000 stone to get gold production. But we could get more powder production. Let's wait. Let's march over here. We'll get this gold. We'll get the gold production going. And we'll go from there. And now our food is doing well. Our population is growing. Let's get another dwelling built, and then we will throw out a stable. And a university. Yep, this will make the last of the villages on this side of the river. We'll go into line. Now we wait, because again, I want my fatigue to go up before I march against them. And now we advance. As you'll see, marching over open field like this drops my fatigue. But I got the village. We'll march over here. We'll rest. We'll recuperate. And we're ready to go. Oh good, I get Highlanders. But I'm not ready for that. Really what I want is these guys. They drastically improve your morale for your unit. And they will make it easier for you to withstand gunfire. Let's see, Dragoons or Hussars? Let's go with Hussars, and we'll get one flag. 2 flags, because I get 2 squads of Hussars out of the population that I have. Uh-oh. The blockhouse is a defensive fortification. It's got a bunch of rifles in it, and as you can see, it's already starting to whittle down that squad. So I'm going to march my rifles over. And what I've done is I've convinced the Russians to stop advancing. And now, all I have to do is sit here and wait, and this blockhouse will destroy them. Or they'll go after my garrison. Now if I do this right, these guys will break, and it will crash their morale. So as you can see, as their guys went through them, their morale dropped, and they've broken. And now I can turn off that, and they're done. We'll get them into position, and we're ready to go. And once we've got the cav together, which will take a while because we need 45 of them, I will be able to launch effective raids against their villages and start taking them. The easiest way to win is to take all of your enemies' villages. Then they're out of resources and they're done. In fact, if you take all of their villages, you win. That's just the way the game is set up. I don't have to go in and burn down all of their buildings. I don't have to destroy all of their fortifications. In fact, it's very probable, given the supply limitations, that they will run out of ammo. That's one. Let's fall back because I don't want to get shot. Not when they're sitting there having their morale ruined. All I need is for my guys to take enough time to get the shot back, and that will be over. Okay. Now, what I've done. The factory produces gunpowder. The palace produces gold. The academy just gives me advances in other areas. This will increase my peasant construction rate. I'm going to do that even though I don't really want to spend the gold. What that's going to do is it's going to increase the number of guys I have on stone and timber, and I need those guys on stone and timber to keep building more buildings, because buildings get more expensive as you build them. So more houses, larger armies, become more expensive. And I'm still desperately short on stone, and I need that stone if I'm going to build better gold mines. And I need 900 gold if I'm going to have all of my standard bearers. Alright, advance, and broken. And as you'll see, this bar just came across. That means that they have 100 morale because of experience. So, it makes it even harder for them to get killed. And they're going to be the first ones I send support to. I want a drummer, an officer, a standard bearer. And you three are going to go up here. Drummer, officer, standard bearer. You two. You three will go here. You three will go up here. Ah, first squad of hussars is ready. Gold and coal, so we'll send them on a southern raid. Horses do not get replenished at villages. So, my losses in my horsemen are permanent and generally bad. I don't need artillery. We'll go with another house for more population. Okay, so let's get our cavalry formed. And if I do this right, they won't get a shot off. No, they got one, but they didn't kill many of me. And the village should be mine in a moment. Yep. And now they can head back. And when they get back, I can reinforce them up to 45 again and send them out on another raid and continue ruining my enemy's economy. Where are you guys? And now we'll do the heavy cav stable. I still need more gold. Gold, 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 gold. I need 200 gold in order to build a bigger gold mine. My gold is currently a challenge. Let's sell food for gold, and we'll sell 10,000 food. Because I've got enough of that at the moment. So we'll up our gold mines, and that will then give us the resources we need to up our food. Okay, so they've got their muskets coming up to retake this village. That's not good. But we've got cavalry on the way. We will hit back. Oh, 2 squads of infantry. Well, I can do this. I'd really like to have more cav before I do this, but 3 squads. Whew. Let's try and redirect them. And I've got enough people. Let's get another squad of rifles out. Well, Highlanders. Heavy mounted dragoons I do not need. Food is doing okay. We will hold off for the moment. We'll just go over here and wait. Actually, we will dump those 4 guys as soon as I find them onto stone. And timber, and we'll come back and get people if we need them. Oh, pikemen. Alright, they've got their backs to us. Put a volley in, and then charge. Come on, guys, charge. Perfect. We broke them without any losses. And we've got a second squad of horse on the way up. Let's put down another house. Let's get out more powder. Oh, they've got a cannon. They've got 2 cannons. This is bad. Alright, those guys need to fall back. Let's get the cav down. Where's that Highland Regiment going? What the... Ah, devil. Get on the road. That may go badly for me, but the cav is there to support, which might turn the tide. Yep, did it. Alright. You guys need to fall back here. You guys need to go down that way. Crap. Alright, it's not over. It's not over. We got this. Where's my horse? Come on, guys. You've got a job to do. You need to take care of the artillery. Where's my Highlanders? Come on, guys, you've got a job to do. You see, my Cavs' fatigue is all the way down, which is why their morale keeps dropping. But they did it. They pulled it off. Between my Cav and my blockhouse, I managed. I managed, just barely, to save myself. But I need to repair my blockhouse. And my Cav needs to be reconstituted. Alright. And now we'll march our Highlanders out here as well. That squad's ready. That squad is ready. Alright. Uh-oh. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I do not have enough troops to be everywhere on this front. Which happens. It's just fact of life, you know? Population is overloaded. Let's get rid of those guys so we can get our population back into control. Okay. Alright, gotta move fast, gotta move fast. Excellent, okay. Let's cause a chain route. Oh, Jesus. Alright, you, build me a house. Those look like lancers. Yep, Uhlans, lancers. And broken. And our city is returned. Alright, let's get our cav together. Let's get our infantry back up here. Let's put down another house. Yeah, just keep marching through that. That's perfect. Where is there? There's the cannon. Okay, do we have peasants? Let's send them up here, and we'll drop a fortress here, and then we'll be able to put three, no, yeah, and then we'll be able to put 3 squads of infantry there. Alright, this battle could take a long, long time to complete, but you get the gist. You have to control your armies, you have to be in control, you have to monitor your front. It is not as simple as a lot of other games. It's a very complicated game. You have to have resources, you can have your entire population die of starvation. If you run out of gold, your people can mutiny, you'll lose your entire army that way. If you run out of coal, which I've been lucky enough not to do, then your muskets stop shooting, at which point those Russian pikes become very, very useful. It's a big, complicated game, and it is a great game if you can figure it out. A lot of people, they can't manage the micromanagement of the squads. They can't figure out that you have to very carefully maneuver them, you have to be in control of them, you have to monitor both the load of their weapons, their fatigue, their morale, and everything else. And that costs them. But I hope you've enjoyed the game. I certainly have. I haven't played it as much recently, but playing it tonight has brought back my love of it, and I'm going to end up playing it more. Oh, come on. Stand close enough. Oh, almost routed him. If you get a large enough army on this side, and you break a squad here, you can cause a chain rout that will have 20 units just break and run because of their morale. It's an interesting concept. It's not something you see a lot in games these days, where the morale of a squad versus the morale of a single guy. So, I love it. I think it's a great old game, and I think you would enjoy it if you played it. And I hope you've enjoyed it.